Hello world, this is Rovarian and welcome to a little different start for an episode of Humankind today. We want to do the roundup today, so no worries, we will also go into the game. Although we won't see any further progress in the Blitz season because I decided, also taking your feedback into account, thank you for that guys, that we will stop the season here as planned. So we will check the results after turn 76, or actually in the beginning of turn 76. And this will be the final score. So that we will check soon in a little more detail. I just wanted to also let you participate a little in the decision process. And also talk for a short moment about the future of Humankind on this channel. So I realized that right now I have taken into account that it's only a hobby what I'm doing here, so I'm not doing YouTube full time, as you probably know. Means I have a full-time job in parallel and providing content that regularly and having quite a lot of projects ongoing at the moment. It's hard for me to find time for all of them, to give them the proper time, and not only like to do a job, but to also bring in the passion that I want to bring in. So that was also part of the decision where we say I stop Humankind now. Also, I have ideas how we can continue with Humankind. From my point of view, interesting ideas, what scenarios we still could try. But I don't have the time right now, so there will not be another season of Humankind right away. But I can promise you there will be one in the future. So you guys know now. I wanted to let you know that. And now we switch into the game. Okay, there we are. This is our final run that you can see here in the back. On the eastern flank, we have the Mongols next to us. Are they still the Mongols? Where are you in the meanwhile? If we can check. Yeah, they are still the Mongols. On the west side, we have the Joseon. In the north, we have the Mexicans. They are very, very strong here. And also in the west, we have the British. Although we don't have a direct common border with them, but they are there. Otherwise, no one is close. Up over here are the Poles with the area, and between the Poles and the British, there are the Greeks. And enclosed here, without much growth potential, there are the Venetians. So let's check the final score, and we are 6th place in the end. Slightly behind the Mongols. Yeah, we took up the pace too late. I mean, like, I think 2 episodes before we've still been the last place. So we managed to get away from there to get some pace and grow in the right direction. But yeah, came too late for the Blitz season. So we finished 6th. I would have hoped that we can even achieve the 5th place, but unfortunately not. So yeah, we are close to another military start, 200 points. That would anyway not have been enough. Also expansion stars 2 more, but yeah, all the territories that we have are connected to a city, so we would have had to get further territories first and attach them, so it would have taken still quite some time. Nothing we can do on the run. The winner are the Mexicans. So our allies here in the north, they actually won, and that's not very surprising if you check their city size. I mean, 92, 78, 71. Just the economic potential that they have is awesome. I mean, if you compare, our biggest cities are 31, 33, 37, and Mukenge with 45 is the biggest city that we have. Yeah, if you compare that, I mean, in one city they have as much as we have in like 3. So no wonder they are ahead of us. 2nd place, and that surprises me a little, seeing that the Venetians are only in that small area here, so not a very big area. Yeah, the Venetians almost same points as the Greeks and as the British. So here, here, and here. So towards our west was where the points are. And down here where the Joseon are, I mean, they only have 2 cities, come on. They are last place with that. But yeah, that's no wonder. Then the Mongols, who exaggerated military-wise. I mean, if they wouldn't have waged war against us, they might have had a chance. They might. But yeah, they waged war against us. They attacked. They lost. So they lost quite some territory over here. I think we got these 3 territories over here. We got from the Mongols directly. Founded a new city there on their border, and they had to retreat over here. Had to rebuild quite some stuff. Also, they lost a lot of units, a lot of power there. Then they lost the touch to the first places. Before they have been like 3rd or 4th, I think. Also quite ahead of us, but they've not been able to hold that position. And then remains the Poles on the 7th place. So another empire that we managed to keep behind us. I think they had the issue there that they are a little scattered. Like they have a little here, over here, then going down here. But also like they're the Venetians, they're the Mongols over there. They have the Greek, like they are quite enclosed. And probably that limited their growth. You can see, no, that belongs to them. Yeah. That overall, technology-wise, I guess we performed decently. Research-wise, I mean, we are almost finished with everything that's to be researched in the early modern era. We could go up also next step to the industrial era. But yeah, from the end conditions we are, of the end technologies, we are far, far away. Military-wise, yeah, we have a decent army here, some halberdiers, some arquebusiers, so we are in a decent position. We also have military units all around our empire, other than the north. There we abandoned quite some, hoping also that the Mexicans, who are our allies, will stay in the alliance. Hello, sir. How are you? Mr. Chilbrook? Whatever. What are their strengths? They are Charmer, plus 50 stability on all cities. Woo, that's actually strong. And Conservation is plus 5 stability on Forest. Okay, yeah, that also stacks up quite some, especially in the beginning. And they are for peace and love. They want to ally with everyone, and that brought them the win, actually. They value the happiness of their people and their freedom, and they are a pacifist. Okay. So the pacifists won. Isn't that a nice sign? I would say this. Nice message. And anything else? Can we show the full map? That would be interesting. So yeah, unfortunately I can't show the full map now or the interesting statistics. Like they come in the actual end of a match. But yeah, with that little overview, that little bit of history that we also had. Actually, we can go into a little bit of history. So we founded our empire here down at Mukenge. Grew towards the north. I think Mukumba was our second city. Then had Garama as well. Lost Garama to the Mongols for a while during the war when they waged war against us. Then have been still the Goths, I think. But yeah, Garama went to some rebels. We managed to assimilate them back. Founded also the cities of Sankakra, Yasudarapura, Isanapura, and in the very end, Enkare Nanyoki. So yeah, made a decent growth then. And went with quite a lot of the African cultures actually. So for sure, Neolithic era, we are just a nomadic tribe. Then in the ancient era, we went with the Bantu. Went further on with the Garamantes. Then we've been the Khmer. That was the only non-African culture actually, because then in the early modern era, we went on with the Maasai. And that's also how we finished. Can check what options would we have had now. Stay Maasai, become Persians, Austro-Hungarians, Ethiopians. So we could have chosen again another African culture. How many guys are in the industrial era, by the way? The British, the Mexicans, and the Mongolians have picked the Zulu, so they would go up, I think, the next turn. Yeah. And yeah, the British and the Mexicans are already up in the industrial era. The others are not. So era-wise, we are even in a great position now. Just, yeah, fame-wise, we are a little behind because we never got to achieve much in estate stars and merchant stars, actually. In the other categories, we managed quite decent. But yeah, lessons learned. Blitz season from the very beginning. Maximize everything that you have because everything is happening so fast. Don't look for necessarily the perfect position, but just go for it. And yeah, that's it. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching, for following us this season of Humankind. We finished that one. As said in the beginning of the video, there will be another season of Humankind, just not right away. I will let you guys know. Or you will see. I hope until then the community features on the channel are available. So then I can let you know before, like, hey guys, next week, working on it, project is coming. I hope for that. And thank you so much for your support. And see you guys soon. Series is over. Bye bye.